Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, it it was quite a different one.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Now back end out nicely here. Stay on the gas. Yeah, good. Beautiful.
The dark side is in our nature. Surrender to it.
Indeed.
Yeah, just dive down in here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
You've got a thumbs up. You've got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Twitch too. Yeah, baby. Woo! Hell yeah. I'm always up this early. I'm just not on this early.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
However, I've got things to do today. Super bank holiday, right? So, got some shit going on. Damn, I can't get this fucking thing on my head.
I will let nothing stand in our way.
Damn, that thing hurts my face a little bit when I try and take it on and off. It's great comic value. I can't believe Disney wrote this character.
It's lights out and away we go.
Has anybody seen that movie? Huh? Have you seen the movie that has Kylo Ren in it? Like, I'm seriously, like, the whole, like, you know, patricidal, like, spoiled brat, like, punk rocker kind of thing. They go way too far with it, you know what I'm saying? They could have did, like, the spoiled brat punk rocker thing, but, like, the whole, like, Han Solo, I wasn't into that part. Oh, shit. I always forget about these. Those lights don't belong on. So welcome everybody. Welcome as all are welcome. This is my my fishbowl RV or VR fishbowl studio. You see here on the upper left or the bottom, depending on if you're YouTube or Twitch, what this shit looks like when I'm playing my Gran Turismo game. I should probably unmute it so I can hear it too. Smart. So while I got a couple of minutes here, I'll let you guys answer any questions in chat. Message retracted. You might have said something not very cool, man. But anyway, we love you anyway. Yeah, man, I'm not saying your name. And your message probably wasn't cool, so. Anyway.
It's lights out and away we go.
Get some! Whew. It's gonna be mayhem. Like a book.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. World map, right? Is that what we want? This is where I get my money for cars. Watch it not work for me. The last time it didn't work for me either. Get some. Do 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 do. Sure. What do I fucking care? Play, you wanker. Come on. Son of a bitch. The fucking lights and shit. Alright. Don't need to watch anymore, right? Get me a new piggy. Woo! I like it. Come on, send it, bitch. All right, we're good. That's all you gotta watch, right? I'm set. I think I'm set. Typically, you just gotta like watch like, you know, a couple of seconds and then you can carry on your merry way, you know what I mean? What kind of wheel do I need for this crap? I need a round one. Oh, the Kia is electric. That means I can use my huge wheel. So I got to do this one first, right? Fuck. Get it, motherfucker. I was gonna get one of these and like they're just kind of awful. I think they're faster than my car for like a split second. So I'm not sure about L.C.Q today. What the hell was that? A fucking spider just dropped out of the fucking ceiling on me. Of course, right? Of course, I find the fucking spiders all the time. I'm like tuned to them, you know what I mean? Well, I guess it doesn't look like I need the round one, so I'll just sit down and hit it. I'll just sit down and hit it. Oh, should I get out the Maradness gloves? Let me get out the Maradness gloves. I think I'm gonna try and, have I ever washed these? I can't tell if I've washed these. I think I have washed these. And I think it's fine. I gotta smell them. You see me smell my gloves? See, the thing with these V4 gloves is it has a weird, like, it's hard to describe the fabric. It just doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't feel like I can wash it. It's like leather almost. Does that make sense? But, I mean, they're good gloves if you're, like, sponsored by Alpine Stars as a carter or something like that, and they're giving them to you in the box full or something like that, because you want your gloves to look cool and stuff like that. those aren't the way. Ugh. I got a couple of pairs of gloves in here, actually. Let's try these, actually. This is some Dan Suzuki shit. Y'all know who Dan Suzuki is? It's similar to Dances with Peripherals, just not as cool. So today I'm going to use these gloves. They're called Aeroflex. They're made by GSI. Well, I mean, they're not really made by GSI. They're obviously made by someone else for them. But, let's see if this thing clicks on. So yeah, come on, mate. Come on, mate. You can do it. Yeah, now we're talking. Will it maintain its onness? Oh, it will. So yeah, so these are the GSI Aeroflex. They're called Graffiti. These are like the standard model. They also make a shorty, which is more like the whatchamacallit, the Jimmy Broadbent style, which is just like, you know, it has like a cuff instead of like, you know, this upward, like this isn't really much of like, you know, that kind of thing. There's lots of things that aren't really that kind of thing. Does he? He's probably just doing it AI and not doing anything. We don't get any money, that's the thing. Like, he actually makes money, I think, because I think he's involved with that SRS in Europe, the sim racing thing or whatever. And like him and like, I think a few other guys that have products on there are, they run that, or they started that, or something like that. Like him, the Dentsu guy or whatever, and who else? There's like Evil GT. But anyway, they sell their wheels on there, and then they have affiliate links to everything else, right? So you can buy all these different products from different manufacturers. They just drop ship. That's how those types of things work. My brother, I wanted to do it with my brother, but you know, it's a lot of work. Do you know what I mean? We had a great platform going for a while, and we had the opportunity, you know what I mean? And like I told him, I was like, hey, we could just add stuff to it, you know, like we could do like Govee lights, you know, with Amazon. We could do this, we could do that, and we could do it right like they want us to, you know. And then, you know, maybe they'll, you know, treat us with more respect. And he's, you know, I'm a full-time dad. He's, you know, a part-time dad, full-time, you know, job, and then like trying to do the sim racing thing. You know what I mean? To get pushed around and to not get paid, it just got old. You know? Pushed around, the not get paid part and just having fun is fine. But when they started pushing us around, that's when it got shitty. You know, and still, you know, like no respect from the fucking, you know, the manufacturer about fixing our other wheelbase that's broken still. I'm waiting for them to say, hey, you know, we'll repair it for you now. We're set up for it. Because that's what they told us at last. They said, you know, we're going to have, you know, this stuff set up to do repairs and whatnot. And, you know, we'd like to, you know, just get back in contact with you. I think the fake engine sound sucks. We didn't get a Cadillac because the stupid thing sings. Did I miss one? Success. Must have been the gloves. Fancy fuckers, aren't they? I'll start wearing these all the time now. They're good luck. They make my hands feel weird, though. I think I picked a fantastic color. What do you think? These things smell fucking terrible. These things smell like the inside of a Chinese, like, you know, cargo ship. All fucking salty and chemically and rubbery and shit. They gave me a hard time about buying these too, just like whatchamacallit did. They kept telling me they were out of stock, even though they said they were in stock. They just wouldn't send them to me. I'm not sure about the field gloves. The one thing about these over the Maradness gloves, the field gloves too, they have better grip than the Maradness gloves. I should pull the Maradness gloves out too. Ooh, I got a double tap. I should have got a 201. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Crush the resistance in the final Jedi. I crushed all you fuckers. Must be my my excellent electric driving skills.
Yeah.
My IRL electric power. You want to see it again? Should I post it? Should post it. What's the music replay? Play it, mother. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music now. They're coming in the car. Oh, that's so funny. I think I got a benefit of the doubt kill there, because it looked like I barely touched one, but there's another one. Are there 200 cones, or are there more than 200 cones? There's a lot of questions I have. Another thing about this car and why we didn't get it is, I swear to you, I don't think it'll fit in the garage. How am I on the ranking board? Holy shit, how they do a fit? Oh, they must be on boost the whole time. Y'all must not known there was boost, yeah? Is that what it was? Did y'all forget there was boost in this car? Because I did halfway through. Oh, it is? Oh, then shit, man. I was trying to hit every one of them. I would have to do that 25 more times to make the mileage, and I don't think I'm gonna do that. Sorry. Is GSI even in business? I think they have a couple of wheels at Micro Center still. They have the X29, and then they have whatever at Sim Expo last year. They released, or not, they didn't release, but they showed some wheels off. Everybody did, and they were shitty. They were shitty looking wheels, man. One manufacturer had this wheel that had a whatchamacallit, what was it? Like one of those iFlag Pros, like right in the middle of the fucking steering wheel or whatever. And it's like, what in the hell? Like, I mean, all things you could do a lot cheaper than what they were asking for. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could mount that iFlag on one of these wheels that I have that just have like the spacers on it and have it right there, no problem. But like, why? They keep adding these features that like are kind of dumb. I told them that too. Like, the guy's like, oh, you have the screen and blah, blah. I was like, listen, man, I got your wheel because it specifically didn't have a screen. And like, I'm just trying to tell you how to make it better. And then he shows me a wheel with a fucking screen on it. I'm like, oh, no. And like, you know, my suggestion to him was like, why don't you make this module? You know, like my grid wheel, like, you know how the buttons are scheduled, like they have like, I don't know, one second here. So like when you look at the grid wheel, it has, you know, buttons in a certain configuration, 3, and then they have another 3. So like what I was thinking is they could just, you know, have that top section or whatever be like interchangeable on like maybe a plug or that pogo pin shit that everyone seems to like a lot these days. And then you can add, like, you could flip them first of all, so you could put the funky switches not on the top if you didn't want them on the top. And then you could put, you know, the funky switches on the inside, so like you wouldn't, you know, bump them or anything like that. You could take one off, you know what I mean, for something else. You could put, you know, just buttons on it, you know, proper and not have the funky switch on them, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they, like I said, even the one that he showed me, I was like, that's cool too, but like, you know, why don't you make it so like, you know, you can just plug that thing in and take it off and stuff like that. So that way if someone doesn't want that, but they want your cool wheel, they can have it, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, what do you do with the screen on your wheel? Like, are you ever looking at that shit? The only thing that I'm looking for is the color of the lights, you know what I'm saying, like in my peripheral for like, you know, the thing and stuff like that, or like, you know, like the traffic things and stuff like that. I'm only looking down at something if there's a fucking problem, do you know what I'm saying? And like, if there's a problem like that I gotta look down, it's usually too late and I'm run over. So like, what I'm saying is I'm trying to not look down. The wheels that I have with no buttons on them over there on iRacing are my favorite wheels. Because all I got to do is kick it, man. All I got to do is nail it. All I got to do is win, 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 win. All I got to do is win, win, win. Do I feel like smashing into some shit? I kind of do. I feel guilty when I do that cop car thing, though. Oh, yeah. Well, they probably got that idea for me. I've got the list of the conversation that I had. I think I posted it actually somewhere, of like the long conversation that I had with, you know, the guy from Grid Engineering who works, you know, with all these different, you know, manufacturers, and they're working with, like he was sending me things like they're working with the Brazilian supercar series to develop a wheel that never came to fruition. What else? I think it actually just became the Mercedes wheel because it's kind of like the similar approach or whatever. But then again, like, all those wheels are actually now copied, like that Mercedes wheel or whatever. Like, you can basically get the same thing from Conspit for like $400. That's the one that Muradness guy uses now. He uses one of those Conspit, like $299. I'm probably paying him or something like that. China's paying some motherfucking people. They're just not paying me. You know, they didn't steal my idea. I mean, this stuff is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come up with great ideas just because they're great ideas, not because, you know, they're innovative or new or fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing I posted about the VR helmet and stuff like that. Like Tim and I, not Tim, but Al and I, like when we were still doing this, said, you know, PC would be cool if you can get VR and stuff like that and do the helmet like, kind of like what that weird French guy that I was talking about does. He's in the shaker rig and stuff like that. He's got the seat belts like I do and all that nonsense. And then he has a helmet on. But like, wouldn't that be so much better if he had like all that, and then he had the Oculus, you know, in there with a special 3D printed like, you know, receptor, so like you could actually have it inside of a helmet. You know what I mean? I would go off on the realism for shit like that, especially for the dirt cars and stuff like that. Because I would have a thing where you could, like, you know, do this across your sensors, like your frontal sensor, so it pulls a tear off. Like, I'd go off on some shit like that. There were some other things, like those little rigs that you see on, whatchamacallit, that Fanatec cells and stuff like that. The ones that collapse and stuff like that. Like, not the folding ones. The folding ones were in existence, but what I had said that they should do, and I had sent this to a dude in the UK actually that was doing that worked for Pro Simrig or something like that, or worked with Pro Simrig, or whatever the one from the UK is, where you do like an antenna style. You know what I mean? That it slides out from itself, but then it has a locking pin system. You know what I mean? Like in a robust, like, you know, not like thin square metal type thing, something else. You know what I'm saying? Like a track system, but like a track within a track. You know what I mean? Like a negative, like an 80-20, right? And then like a negative 80-20 that you stick one in, and then you have like a locking pin system. So just so you can like take the footprint of your device and shrink it down. Kind of like what I do with Tupac here by taking it apart, you know? But better, you know? A lot better. So like you could just actually take the entire frame, you know what I mean? Like the seat, put the seat all the way back, and then, you know, take the, you know, the bottom of the A-frame and say the bottom of the seat, like the biggest part, and shrink it down like 2 feet, and then open it up like, you know, a foot on either side, so you can have, you know what I mean, a nice solid platform to use, you know, like, you know, your top level stuff at an entry level price. So you don't have to have a huge 80-20 rig like I have, you know what I mean? For the 25 Newton meter motor, and that's like the limitation of having that motor, is I basically have to have that huge rig, because if I don't, you know what I mean, and I were ever to turn it up, or if I have an accident, it can get pretty nasty. That's why it comes with a stop switch. It comes with a stop switch. And they also say you have to be sane in order to own it. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth, right? No shifting, just driving. I did this car on purpose. This is my car. Dive down in there real hard and use your door to turn. My car plays the Formula One theme. It also does Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, Tron. What else does it do? I'd have to look at my hard drive. If you look up in your car, like the app, it'll give you a like a thing on what sites that you can go and get Tesla light shows from. So they come pre-made. So like, there's a lot of stuff for the Tesla to have the light show thing. Apparently VRS was the star of Sim Racing Expo for the most part, because they brought a new product. Everyone else just brought reiterations of old products. That's the thing with sim racing. There's no innovation, you know what I mean? There's all this lateral movement, and like, they still don't have like the supply chain to, you know, bring this stuff to the masses. Like, you know, they feel like they want to, or as a consumer, I feel like they should. I don't know, the other thing too is like, you know, for what? There's no good games out there. I mean, for me, like, I've just got to find a better way to incorporate my button box over here and then just keep running these wheels without buttons. Because like I said, I prefer it. 3 miles. That purple, you know, sprint car wheel or whatever, or dirt oval wheel. Yeah. Sort of. I mean, with the acceleration, yeah. But not really. My suspension doesn't do that. Won't. And actually, this isn't my car. The main difference between this car and my car is that I have the adaptive suspension, which just means I can, like, make it ride, you know, smooth, you know, like soft, and then I can make it ride, have like a normal ride characteristic, and then I can have a sport, so I can, you know, tune the suspension up. There's also a track mode too, where I think you can individually control the dampers. Yeah, right? Why am I down here doing this and not out there driving that? I don't know. It's a good question. The Tesla around other drivers is kind of scary because, like, you know, you think you're in control, but you're not. You know, you're at the whim of, like, whatever person is going to do something around you. So it's kind of like that whole thing, like, you know, Spider-Man, like, with great power comes great responsibility. You know, if you have a gun, you don't pull it out and start shooting it all the time. You're going to get in trouble. And, like, that's kind of like what having my car is like. If there's no one around, you know what I mean? Or if you're at the front of the line, you can rip it to, you know, the speed limit. But you better make sure there's no driveways there, because you get there so fast. You know what I mean? You could have a serious problem. But this will be my car, actually, because the only difference between, you know, my car and my wife's car is just the greenhouse is a little bit bigger. That's really all there is. Got a hatchback. Yeah, it's got a hatchback, and the greenhouse is a little bit bigger, which in turn makes the seats sit up higher. So I won't sit real low anymore, which is cool. It is also from Gremlins. I do believe it is also from Gremlins. You are probably correct. As usual, wiser than I. Time for a load of coffee. I want to look up GSI products right now and see what they have in stock on the store.
I'm going to find you, and I'm going to turn you to the dark side.
I got your dark side. We're gonna be killing this thing. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I'm good at hitting the wrong button. What up, broda? That's my ninja right there. Let's find a car. Me do an online race? I don't ever do online races here. I'd have to pay like $100 to do that. And the infrequency to which I would do it would not work for me. Dude, I'm gonna drive this fat Merc. Oh no, what about this old one? Yeah. The 600, like, I could do the safety car. This could be a cop car track, for sure. Ooh, Ferrari. See, I don't have my cool manual transmission going on right now. I'd have to move some bunch of crap around. Did you just say E-Type Jag? My E-Type Jag is 606. This thing is skatey. Everybody wins at golf. Didn't you know that? You can just cheat. You keep your own score.
Don't fight it. You can.
I need to put some gain on the output on that that helmet. No, I'm not wearing the helmet to do a race. All right, at the request of the old Englishman, I'm doing the Jaguar E-Type. So I'll probably lose. So I'll probably eat a chunk of somebody's car here. Let's go. Oh yeah. I gotta try and catch that stupid 25 year edition Oh no! The fuck just happened? I just ate it. That's what happened. I'm gonna have to try the high line there. I thought I was in the high line. Why'd it get so darty? Whoa! Why does it do that? Oh, you smacking my cat. What's the matter for you? You're not smacking my cat. This is not the cat for smacking. This is my fine automobile. If you smack my cat again, I will send my goons to your pits and they will smack your head. Oh, shit. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Watch this. Like a dirt late model. Well, it's because they're meant for Le Mans. There's nothing but straightaways. Should have got some nitrous. Ooh, that Z8 is cool. I wish it would get the fuck out of the way. Oh, I just heard the tire warble under braking. Like warble, like legitimately go like I'm dragging it in the air. That's a pretty good sound. I know that sound. I used to drive tow trucks, and I drugged this Volvo on a spoon type hoist. You can Google it, what a spoon hoist is. It's on a pin, and it dropped the wheel down, so it was dragging the tire. Like every now and again, it sounded like I was hitting a dog. It was like. Josie's gonna make me have to do this race twice. Too early. I'm gonna do an online dirt late model race later, I think. I'm gonna try anyway. Oh man. I'm on the wall. Don't shrink me. Just need third, mate. There's a whole mess of shit right there I'm gonna get involved in right now. Be right there. Oh, don't grass it. There's the wall. I had to send it. There was no other try. I know some things now, though, so I feel good. Let me try something. I'll be right back. What am I supposed to unscrew, honey? Or did you say screw? Screw or unscrew? I'm better at one than the other. I'll be right back. Oh, I know what the problem is. I need to use my fucking Jimmy Broadbent gloves. They're the Englishman gloves are probably good for a fucking second each lap. Ooh, I got it. These things are hot anyway. Jesus Christ, man. Those are really hot. Be right back. All right, I got the Nevermind. These aren't much better as far as, like, you know, cooling factors. That was the nice thing I felt about the Alpine Stars V4, which is kind of like, you know, the thing that disillusions, you know, you from them eventually, because, like, they lose that feeling, like, right away. Like, they kind of had that cooling feel, like when you put them on, like, a cooling gel type, you know, deal. But like I said, it goes away pretty quick. So I know how to do this car, I think, now. I'm going to take a different line through turn one, and I'm going to try not to bite it in the last turn. So, like, I'll have a better, if I'm doing better in a couple of places, because I think I have some ideas, we'll be okay. Fast. I'm going to run the gears out more, too. And then probably just get nitrous. See that? Making moves already. No one's gonna hold me up this time. Look at that. Whoa. That was scary. Move, German. I'm coming through. I will unleash the power of the dark side. Move. Don't do that Italian shit in front of me. That was my Miami Vice moment right there. I am sending it. Get underneath the Vantage S in my 50-year-old Jaguar. I'm sorry, what year is this? 70-year-old? I don't know yet, honey. We don't have to plug it in right this very second. I have the other one plugged in the other wall over there, but like I said, the best thing to do is probably in the other room there. Or like by the sauna there. Something pushing me? Grass is not an advantageous place to hit the throttle really hard. Whoa! What happened there? How did that car launch like that? I mean, I understand I'm an old vehicle here, but like that car is fucking gone. In an unnatural manner. Please block the shit out of that car thing. I'm gonna go turn it. Fuck, I wish I had the nitrous. Fucking bastards. I did the dirt. I got the prize. Thought I had nitrous, it would have been over. This is why I promote nitrous on every vintage Jaguar. I'm sorry, Jaguar.
Yeah.
Gotta change cameras because I'm giving the finger to the game right now. Not really. Is that new music for third place? I think it is. Fantastic. That must have came with the Power Pack update, right? Oh, I had that motherfucker. Sorry, language. I had him. I had him. If I'd had the boost, it would have been over. Like I said, that's the perfect example of why you put nitrous on every car now. If I would have had like a 50 shot for the straightaway there, just for the straightaway, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere else, that thing would have spun out. That one time he got up alongside of me, like I like downshifted because I thought I was in the wrong gear. So I went and I popped it down into the next lower gear because like I just wasn't sure, man. Like, what are you doing to me? I probably should have been exiting lower, like all along on that last corner. Like that's what I tried to do the first race, but I spun out. I tried entering high and do the low line like we do at Charlotte. The fucking thing, like I tried it in the turn 1, I tried it in the last corner, and it pulled the rug out from under me. The Shagwire rug, get it? Where's the frickin' speaker? Oh, it's in the head. It's in the front.
Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. I simply want to become who you're meant to be.
Yeah, kill it. Kill it, mate! Yeah, it's because I have a sport suspension on it. It's what we always say not to do. It's got a soft tire and the basic chassis dynamics. That's why it's so nervous. It probably would have been better with no traction control at all, actually. Because then I would have been able to squat it more and get it to, like, you know, drive out harder. I think they really do bing you a lot on some of your pace when you have the traction control on in this game. I think they bing you up a good deal. Today's the day I wish I had the hot tub back up. Anyone got $11,000 they want to give me? I mean, if I can get someone to come and tear it down, we had it lined up and it didn't come. Then we went and looked at hot tubs. Maybe the person not coming is the sign to get it repaired. I think you should just repair it. I think it's fine. The hot tub, you can just put new panels on it or whatever. You want it to look different. You know what I mean? Make a deck around it. I think that would be nice. Dude, I had it. Look at this. Look how epic I had this. If I had the boost, it would have been over. If I'd had nitrous, they would have been trying to catch me. Instead of me blocking them. Because on the infield, they're beat. They're on sports tires. I'm on racing soft. See how much... Oh! The racing soft tire against these cars in this scenario is infield. They sacrifice the tire for power. Piss. There was an honor in that death, though. And I accept it. All right, now I gotta do this stupid spaceship race. Fucking spaceship race. So what is it? It's a performance point race? These are all race cars. right? What's the performance point? 850 or less. I don't want to do that dumbass car. Car sucks. How many laps is it? Five laps. I hate this race already. Why is it doing that? That was weird. Sometimes the controls, they just change them for no particular reason. Take it easy, Dode. Congratulations on your club's victory. Epic. I should just do the Jaguar again with the boost. Oh, yes, I'll do this fucking car. What do I care? They obviously want me to do something stupid, so have it, mate. Did I hit the wrong button again? I did. I could do the Jaguar again. Why is the Audi VGT so shit? Whatever. Do we change tires in this stupid race?
That weapon is mine. Such pain in you. Such anger. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Don't be afraid. All right, I can't do this. It's like pushing down on my fucking head. Pushing down on my face. No go on driving with the Kylo Ren helmet on. I hope I don't drop it. What did I just do? What did I drop?
The dark side.
I'll show you. Dark side. So if I play those, am I going to get super copyright strikes? Am I going to get cease and desist letters? Are they going to take it down? On Twitch, when I did the John Williams music, it straight up just muted it. All right, I hate this stupid car, but it's all for the nookie, right? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the Dirt Oval stream tonight because I've got like a little niggling shoulder thing. That's why I'm trying to clear the room here and see how I feel. If I get this out of the way and I feel cool, then it'll be Dirt 30 later. Oh, this thing's got the stupid thing. How do I take that off? We're in trouble. I can't see where I'm going with the fucking thing in the window. Yeah, I'm using the fucking handbrake. I'm using the handbrake and the map. I don't have overtake anymore. Like the overtake button or take button stuck. I'm in trouble now. They're pulling away from me because I don't have boost anymore. Get out of the way! Get out of my way! I must go. I must move. We've done this race a million times, right? I only need to get third, correct? I'm gonna dive down in there real hard and use your door to turn, Zagato. What? Past you. Alright. Down hard into the deep here. Torque vectoring will take over. I keep on shifting, I don't know why. So you can kind of like trail brake with this car and it like pulls it in the direction that you need to go. It's kind of weird. So like with some of the newer electric cars that are coming out, like, you know, the Rivian in particular too, you can buy it in a particular configuration where they call it quad motor, where there's 4 motors, and it does that torque vectoring like really well. Like the new BMWs, the new class BMW or whatever, they're going to use that. What they do is they basically have a one of those hoverboard motors, the pancake motor, or like, you know, what is it, like the Camus, like, you know, direct drive that's flat, or was it the Thrustmaster one that's flat? It's basically like that, and they have one in each wheel. I can't catch that. I can't keep up with these things. I can smash into them really good. Ah! Gonna be mayhem, like a book. Fuck you. You know, I had to let you by if I thought you were gonna be faster into that corner than me, so sorry. Shame on me for knowing better. See that? Torque vectoring, baby. The inside wheel pulls harder than the outside wheel. It's kind of like, you know, the same thing like a dirt oval car that has like, you know, the wheel offset, like a sprint car. Only electronically. God damn it, I did it again. Keep shifting. I'm holding 2 seconds right now. I think I can keep that. This is better through the corners than them. So, like, imagine if VW's Golf is like this. Their Golf, you know, GTI EV. Wish my car handled like this, or felt like it handled like this. My car's just got 2 motors, so it relies on differentials and conventional stuff. A lot of conventional car stuff. Two motors can imitate, you know, the reactions to conditions like a center differential would. Because they use really nice computers. I can do lots of calculations quick. Oops. There goes my clean race bonus. I'm not sure I can fix this. Probably can. Well, here's to thinking like you couldn't do it, and then all of a sudden you were there doing it.
Yeah.
So that's all of them. Now I can clean the floor while we do this. Oh shit, I almost cleared myself out. Oh, they did give me a clean race bonus for smashing into all those museum piece cars. One-offs. I dig it. Indeed. Oh, wrong button. 4-star. That's good. They upgraded me. Oh, this is a car? Oh, I thought it was just a random. That's good, though. Car is better than nothing. Oh! This thing is kind of a pain in the ass to move, like, together, so I don't do it. I separate it, because that's how it was designed to be stored. 2 pieces. Tupac. Tupac Shakur. Well, it's Memorial Day, and we memorialized it with a stream of doing Gran Turismo. So, shout out to fallen service members. Ooh, that didn't sound good. My cousin served on the USS Carl Vinson in Desert Storm or Enduring Freedom. I forget which one. I have the patches and I kept it all this time. Thought about bringing it out, but you know, usually you kind of like need permission for that kind of stuff, where they say something like stolen valor, and like me and the kid didn't get along too good towards the end there. So, in fact, I haven't spoken to him. He passed away last year, and I hadn't spoken to him in 20 plus years. So reach out to your family and talk to them. Don't wait. Call your dad. You still can. Call your mom. All that good stuff. I got some laundry I gotta go do. We're gonna go from 50 to 80 today. So we got a UV warning. Grass is growing, so if it gets nice enough and dry enough before it gets to 80, you might be on the tractor driving that mother. So yeah, those are the GSI today. They're nice looking gloves, but their size chart sucks. So those motherfuckers are too small. So if you like them and you think you got a smaller hand than me, reach out and we can do a deal. Oh, Rice, it's only 9 o'clock. That's beautiful. So after we do this, I will be done. I got some things I've got to attend to, and then I've got some other things that also need attending to. So, we got that going for us. Fucking argy bargy. Yeah, right? How long have you been trying to keep that I'm not doing anything up? I was up at 5:30 and I got immediately into the dishes, the laundry. What else? Yesterday, I put a bunch of stuff in the attic, and I think I actually hurt my shoulder doing it. That's what I was talking about. I might not do the dirt race today. I got to get on there and see how I feel. Because, yeah, I don't feel really awesome after some of the things I brought up and put down in the attic. Like, there was a couple of things that were really easy, but, like, the one thing that I brought down was, like, a small box. And, like, it looks small. It's a small box, but it's filled with a bunch of little steel tubes. You know what I mean? And I don't know how that box is still in one piece after I, you know, one-handed it basically down from the attic, the top of the garage, to the, you know, the garage floor, the first floor or whatever, terra firma. There's a bunch of other stuff I got to get out of there too, and like, you know, it would be advantageous if I could wash a car too, because it would save me like 10 or 15 bucks. Which is basically what I would make in an hour if I was like a car wash person, so it's like a good deal. And I get a better job out of the deal. The quarter car wash thing, like nowadays, is not very good. Not very productive. Doesn't give a good result. You usually gotta like spend like $4 or $5 to like spray the car off first with their, you know, power washer thing, which is basically like wet sand, not wet sanding, but what's the best way to, what is it? It's basically like sand stripping your car, like hydroblasting, sand stripping your car, because like they use reclaimed water usually, and you know, their reclaimed water is only as good as how often they change their filters, and like, you know, you're trying to run a business, you're stretching them probably. And the worst part is where when I get up there too, there'll be someone like, and I watch them too, they're like, they pull their, there'll be a truck and a trailer, they'll pull in, they'll do the wide turn, go in the far one, and they'll pull just the trailer in there. The trailer's caked with mud, or the trailer has like a couple of UTVs on it, caked with mud, and they're just sitting there spraying all that stuff, and then they leave, and there's like 6 inches of mud / dirt, like, you know, up the walls, like, and like clumps, like, you know, up to 3 inches deep, like over the grate. It's really a fine, like, trade-off there. You should be at home doing that, or you know, maybe leaving that dirt at the place where you collect it, you know, because they would probably appreciate you leave it there. You know what I mean? And I bet you they have a place where you can, you know, run your machine and like, you know, get it like clean or something like that for like a fee or something. But you think it's cheaper to spend, you know, $4 for 5 minutes at the quarter car wash? Psh, yeah, right. Guarantee you that's not the cheapest solution to that equation. That place is there to take my money. That's why I try not to go anymore. I bought a foam cannon. What else did I get? And I got like all the cool like soaps. The only thing that I can tell you from last season that I learned is don't do the graphite soap, or like the, you know, whatever the graphite infused soap or whatever that's supposed to do that kind of, like, you know, I forget, like the nanotech new stuff or whatever. It's not good. It's probably good for like a final application like wax or something like that, or a detail wax. But I don't remember what it was called. It was like a graphene like wax, like, or something like that, or something weird. Something weird that you don't need. But anyway, the soap just flew off the car. It never stuck. It never foamed up. It just kind of like just shot right off the car. I got my money back for it, actually. I returned it. Well, I doubled up for the mileage, it looked like, almost. We did a 40 instead of a 26. Good for them. Good for Gran Turismo. They won that battle today. Except they lose the war by having an engine icon and lifespan on my electric car. That doesn't seem accurate. But hey, they're going to do what they're going to do there at Gran Turismo. Like, they're finally giving us some WEC cars, but there's no Cadillac and there's no Acura. I mean, not that the Acura is doing WEC, but they're about to take over the Asian Le Mans series, I think. I don't understand European prototype racing, to be honest with you. It's almost like it's a rotating, like, you know, band of gypsies, you know what I mean? That, like, they try and, like, you know, sell a car for a couple of years, and then, like, that car maker will back out, and then the other one will be dominant, so they'll sell that car for a couple of years, and then that manufacturer will back out. You know what I mean? It's really strange how that whole series scenario works. It's like, if you're going to run in that series with your make and stuff like that, and, like, you know, you don't want to, you know, run factory teams, you could still support customer cars, like, with parts. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. If all you got to do is, like, you know, they have notebooks for up to 3 years for that car, the 963. Like, do they just not want to develop the next car because they don't like the regs? Like, I mean, like, I don't get it. What car did they just give me? I didn't even pay attention. I know it was stupid. It was the Subaru, wasn't it? Oh my god. Do I have 2 of these? I think I do. Fuck. Let me get this other one and then we'll go sell that car. I'm not keeping a Subaru. I'm not keeping a Subaru VGT. Under any circumstances. Sorry. Friends don't let friends do Subarus. I would have rather had the shaft, and I got that too. Yay. That would have really pissed me off. It was the shaft for that car that I'm getting ready to go sell. Alright, off to the used car lot. Put your sunglasses on, it's really bright here. I think I already have one of those too, and like, I'm not really, I don't care. I don't care to have that car. Oh, you can just turn it. I like that. So you can just turn the funky switch to go through this menu. That's epic. Never driven this car. I don't have a single, I haven't put a single turn on it. I like that car. That's the last car I drove before I switched to running iRacing. Where's that visit? That's at least 700,000 credits, you think? Yup, see? 2. 500,000. I'm keeping the one with the cool orange shit. Almost. I have a lot of cars. That's why I don't have a lot of money. Let's go see what they have at the Legends dealership. and then we're done. Why? Why would anyone want this? I don't understand. Every time I open one of these cars, my PlayStation 4 Pro gets ready to like move to the upper level of the house by the way of the fans turning on high. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm not reading any of this. I want out. Nice. Like a double split window. That's gotta like make you cross-eyed, right? From the back and the front. Can I wide body it? Yes. It's daytime. There's nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Gran Turismo, you're broken. You're broken, Gran Turismo. Need to get your shit together. Get me more races. Don't make me try and get a new fucking device, Bricks. I hope your finger falls off in your Fukushima fucking heavy water lifestyle that you're living these days. I know you're dreaming of me. And all my freshwater lakes around me. Fuckers.
You need a teacher. I can show you the ways of the Force.
Yeah! Dude, this thing hurts so bad. I broke this shoulder yesterday, and I really don't know how. The good news is I can drive my dirt late model one-handed, but I don't think I can drive it one-handed and then hit the tear-off button. So eventually I'll be driving around with a big load of shit across my viewpoint there, and like that won't be good. So... Yeah. So maybe I get the yard taken care of and I get ready for barbecue time later on, and maybe I get on and I get to do some dirt late model practice later. And or if like it's banging because it's like, you know, the day of the holiday, maybe I just jump in the race, get it done early and not do the L.C.Q. Keep them guessing. It's towards the end of the season. I'm starting to get dependable or predictable. You know what I mean? I'm fast as shit already. And like I want to just get on there and start ripping laps, but it's basically a flat track no matter what. The only thing you got to worry about is the track state and whether or not it's over, like, you know, in that 40% range. If it's in that 40% range, you better be glad you did all that 100%, you know, test drive track state practice. Because I've been doing that like a mother fiend. And it works really good. That's how I know it's flat, no matter what you do. I did a 0% lobby, and I went quickest overall, and everybody like was trying to like wait on the cushion to race with me, and they just ended up smashing into me. I don't know why, man. People got to do that. They get real, like, you know, defensive, you know, about their position or, like, whatever it is that they got going on, that they got to throw down their toys and, like, get all bitchy. I think it's the iRacing way. I will not let them get to me. I'll tell you that right now, because I got a lot better things to do. That's why I don't do it as much as everybody else. And I don't need to, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I enjoy not needing to. That's like the best part. Ow! I enjoy making people wonder what's next. Like Stevie Wonder. You ever watch Stevie Wonder? That guy's funny. I actually found him on iRacing proper. Because, you know, if you're doing iRacing and like you're streaming iRacing, you know, you want to check people out, see what their ratings are and shit. He's like a 1500 and he's got a really weird name, and I don't know why he uses the name he uses and doesn't use his real name, because his real name is Hilarious. He's got one of those names in iRacing that I screenshot and I post in the Discord. I think I did, I'm not sure. Anyway, we try not to dox anybody because it's not nice. So maybe we'll see you later. We're gonna get some work done.